Hey, what's up? This is DJ Prostyle.
And this is pennydellas.
And this is Teach Me Something.
Brought to you by Berkeley College.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to season 2 of Teach Me Something.
Season 2.
We have made it. Wow, I'm so loud. Look at that. Can you
really are.
Excitement. I just can't, you know? I go by the name of DJ Prostyle.
And I am pennydellas.
And this is Teach Me Something with Berkeley College. And yes, we have made it. This is episode 1 of season 2. I didn't think we were going to make it through season 1.
I had doubts. I really did. But no, we are so happy to be here because you all requested it as listeners to go on tour.
That's right.
So where are we, Pro?
We are in Berkeley College right here, Midtown, New York City.
Yes. We have a live studio audience today.
We're home, baby.
Your hands. For those listening on audio, you got to go to the YouTube, 103.5 KT YouTube, and stream the live episode. And we are thrilled to be inviting our guest today.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month, people.
It is. He's never done a public appearance.
Ooh.
So this is his first public appearance ever.
Yes.
So let's give a warm welcome to entrepreneur, businessman, creator,
I don't know what to Keep going. Let us know.
CEO and founder of World Latin Star, Jay.
Let's go. Yes. Oh my God. Pleasure. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jay from World Latin Star. First time ever doing this special event. I'm really proud of myself to do this. A little bit nervous. But it's an honor to be here with Prostyle and Penny, in season 2.
Yeah, and it's an honor. It's more of an honor for us to have you here, man. It is an honor, especially this being your first time stepping out like that.
Yes, it's my first time ever, even cameras, anything. Usually, I'm never found.
I know we have emojis on your face, something. It's always the logo, not the face. Can I just say I am just so proud of you. We met each other when we were, young and kids.
Yes.
Back in music, and to see what you've done in life is incredible.
It's amazing. It was very hard upcoming to make a decision like that. In a business that in a business where Latinos always have to represent their brands and show their faces and stuff like that, it was a very challenging for me to do that. It still is, but sometimes you have to take time and represent what you have built and created. Also, because our community of Latino, when they see a representation like that, they want to see who is that behind. I want to know how he did this creative empire, basically. That is so everybody's talking about it, but nobody knows who's behind the scene working on this project. So
yeah, and it's more than an empire, man. I mean, you've created a platform that's helped feed so many people. You know how many people want to get on your page, whether it's promoting from events to individuals to artists. I see now all the artists, you post artists. We're not going to target or talk about, let's just say they all comment. They're all in the comments. I mean, it's a community. So your page for the Latino culture has become a monster. I mean, I've been following you guys since the very beginning. I think I've seen you guys I've gotten in trouble a bunch of times for my wife following you guys. That's a whole separate conversation. But I've seen your page, from the beginning just blow up and get to where it's at now. And I think that brings us to the first question is taking us back.
Pero primero, who do we
such
have with us?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Women empowerment. Who do we have with us?
Yeah, so I brought with me, she's my logistic from World Latin Star, Skylar, for everybody.
Hey.
Hi, Skylar.
Hello.
Logistics is another word for lawyer. He's here. No, I'm playing.
Just in case I say something that I'm not supposed to.
Exactly.
All right, well, so take us back to 2008. What inspired you to start World Latin Star?
In 2008, yes, the creation in August.
You remember?
August 2008. When I first, it was kind of a mission. I don't know how to start. But in 2008, I started first as a musician, dancer and chorus from a land group, merengue. So I incorporated all the strategies and saw everything what was going on in the entertainment business, and basically learned what was going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. And it helped me create something that would help also the young artists who wants to become and help. Because in the industry, in the music industry, you don't get that much opportunity at a time. It's like a lottery, right? That song could be hot right now, but you don't know later on.
Yeah.
So there were various pages and news outlets, but it wasn't targeting the new talents. So it was hard for the new talent. So while I was in the group, I was seeing all the struggles. So in 2008, I decided to basically depart from the entertainment, me being as an artist myself, and create a platform that would help new talent to evolve. You know, and by my criterias of learning throughout the how does it works in the industry, that's how I created the Worldland Star. And how I started wasn't even with music, right? Because I figured that going towards the music right away, it was going to be more difficult. So what I did was everybody, when they used to do music videos, there's always a model, right? So everybody's curious. Is this model American or Latina, right? So what I started doing my research, I was like, okay, so Pitbull in his videos always have Cuban models. So I started checking their names and started supporting them. So one time I saw Chris Brown and Lil Wayne's video, and he had all Latinas, but nobody knew. So I discovered all of them, so I started supporting them. So basically, I started branding throughout, helping out the models and seeing that Latinas are in huge music videos with, music artists around the world. That is not just basically stuck in one genre. We have variety. So they just don't pick their kind. They pick also our kind. So that's how basically it started in 2008, me supporting the models and everything. So I got with that I merged the music. So that's when artists like Don Omar and directors like Jesse Terrero started seeing that those are Latinas also. So they started merging in, and I was like, I want that model. So it's basically was a support with them. So they were starting using those type of models that like Lil Wayne, T-Pain, was using to encourage and move forward. So that's how everything started with Worldland Star. Started with the females.
Could I add
Porque las
something else?
mujeres son las que reinan.
And just to add also,
Yes.
it also became a marketing for the music. So when you see the page, you see a model, but we put music behind it. So it became a marketing. So you're looking at the video, you're looking at a female, but you're also listening, right? The more you listen, it's the driver of like, oh, I like that song. And you kind of forget about the model, but you also go into the music as well.
Exactly.
So it became a marketing tool for the music, combining it with the models.
Yeah.
I love that. And you're covering all the questions.
I asked. Oh, he's covering. I must say. I think you look.
No, no, no. But you've built an incredible network and community, and that's what you've been voicing, right?
Yes.
It began as that, and perhaps unintentionally is now dominating las redes sociales. So what was the first collaboration with an artist, and how did that come to be?
The first collaboration with an artist, it was, wow, it was a lot. Basically, I started with the new talents, Messia. I supported Messia when his career. Since the platform was upcoming, and also he had the talent. I was seeing so much vision on him, so I was like, let me just go towards him. Let me give him that push towards him, and combine it as a collaboration to also have another mentality, so the young sees that I'm not just supporting the huge artists, I'm supporting the young talents. So that's what drive me to do that collaboration, because the purpose of the World Star was to help the new talents, that are trying and to establish themselves upcoming, when you don't have a lot of media platform that is supporting you like that. But yeah, well, my first collaboration was with Messia.
Love Messia. Príncipe.
Yeah.
Love him. Shout out to Messia. Doing his thing, the Rey of Trap,
Rey of Trap.
right?
You got a couple of.
Did you run into obstacles? Like, I'm sure you ran into a lot of obstacles where your page would get taken down, right? And then I remember there was a while they disappeared for a while, right? Or it wasn't deleted, but it was inactive.
No, it was yes. I ran always with obstacles like that.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you have a platform, I guess it's because it wasn't ready at the time for a lot of people to understand the concept of World Star, because World Star started mostly in the streets. When I say the street, is word of mouth.
Yeah.
So it was word of mouth that got everybody hyped with World Star, in which it well, it's probably one of the questions later on. That it makes it hard for me till this day that people see World Star as an influencer individual and not as a brand. So it's kind of hard for me, because since the street was the one that built it as much, because they call it, let's say something happens in 42nd Street, the first thing they see, Walati, look at this.
Yeah.
Walati.
So
so whoever listens to that thinks that they're speaking to a person. So, and that makes it contagious to people. And that really got really towards the building of the page, that everybody was like, all right, so let me see who's World Star. Let me see who, but in reality is a brand that is focusing on helping the community, which we contribute a lot with foundations, school drives and toy drives. And, so it's hard for me to diverse and letting people understand, this is a brand. This is not a person. Yeah, the identity. That's why I try not to show myself a lot, because then what happened is, since that's some people out there think that I'm an influencer, it'll diverse what really World Star is, because it's not just music. We also brand in the news, anything that happens in the world. So I'm still working on that challenge.
I just wanted to add also about Instagram taking down the page. Sometimes it's really hard when you have a platform and you're trying to really be yourself, right? When we question and we speak on freedom of speech or freedom of what we want to express. And some people's sensitivity is a little bit more higher than the others. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot of learning. When the page goes down, now you understand, oh, this is very sensitive to this community, or, grandmas are now using IG more than the the average teenager. So now you're like, oh, I gotta be able to censor myself. So we also take a lot of videos that, and we repost, right? We do a lot of reposting as well. And people get sensitive to the comments that the world is kind of seeing out there.
Yeah.
It might be public in their page. So that's one of the biggest obstacles a page actually faces, and he faces when he does his day-to-day, is you post something in your page, it's public, and it's okay in your page. You control what comments are there. But when somebody reposts it and does that repost for you, you don't like what other people have in their community. So now it's like asking people permission, are you okay? So it's really going into that legal kind of contrast, like, are you okay? You posted it publicly there, and people are tearing you apart.
Then the comments come in. Yeah.
So
that's social media. You just gotta have a thick. You almost just You got to know. Yeah.
But thick skin is not. People
Yeah.
really don't have thick skin.
And
It's really hard to define, especially with these social media
it's
platforms.
really hard because, let's say we post a news, right? There's different opinion of everybody on whatever happened at the moment. Say of the president or anything. I don't control what you feel to write. You're expressing yourself towards whatever's there. So there's people that send me emails. They're like, "No, your page is so harsh." I mean, everybody's expressing their feelings. I'm not gonna control your feelings. We have millions in the world that comment. So if I stop what they want to say, then I'm stopping their freedom of speech. I let everybody to speak their mind because that's how they feel. I mean, we're going through so much in the world, so so I guess in the social media when they take us down, they see so many people going at it.
Yeah.
So there's like, oh, this page is, is bullying or stuff like that, but we're not. It's just we're letting people to speak their mind.
And you guys have fun a lot of times too.
Yeah,
Like, have you ever been on the page and they post, you guys love to post like a picture of somebody and you say it's a different person or
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we try to do variety.
You gotta have fun.
Yes, to have fun. I know
Yeah.
some people take it very hard, but it's not that serious.
But it's fun. It's farandula.
Yeah,
Right?
it
But we giving the artists, like in the Latino world, we're introducing them American, right? We have Lumiel. He's a dembow artist, but we call him Little Wayne, right? We're just bringing him awareness, not only to him, but everyone awareness of who Lumiel is, right? And we're giving him a good comparison. It's not like a bad comparison. We're like, Lumiel, he's our Little Wayne in our, stand.
Raul's Chris Brown.
Chris, right?
We love it.
Look at Chris Brown and you see all the
Yeah.
art that
that's
Raul is
actually-
doing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing. Raul is an amazing artist.
That's a great
His
compliment.
dancing-
That's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
compliment.
His dancing and
Even though I got in trouble because
I know. But with that, you said, We're Latin Star is an entity and it's an umbrella because you have 3 subdivisions to We're Latin Star. And you're obviously not in all of the places around the world. No. So as an entrepreneur, what does that look like? What does staffing a team of that magnitude look like?
for me is very huge because to control every area in this world to bring at least a news from each is very hard. When we started the project in 2008, it was mostly but mostly the things that was happening in New York City. And that's where Warline Star built up as much. So that's why a lot of people think Warline just is in New York. No, we brand everywhere, LA, everywhere in the United States. And as we grow, I grow more continent and more states within. Because it's hard to, like you said, it's hard to be everywhere and know what's happening in every state or every country in the world. And we try our best. So we have approximately 120 staff members in Warline Star.
Wow.
Yeah, throughout United States right now, thank God.
Wow.
But it's not easy. And the time zones, because we have
That's
the west,
conflicting, right?
Yes, the west side and the east side. So it's, I don't sleep. I 24 hours all day trying to check this is good, this is not good, and it's really hard. But at the end of the day, it's an accomplishment and something that I desire because I like to give what the world wants to know and and what they want to see.
And to
I
add
love
to
it,
that,
yes.
it's also the evolution, right? It's starting off in the 50 states. It's also bringing awareness of the Latinos that are here in the 50 states, right? But now we're branching out to, like, let's say Europe. Let's see what's going on in Europe, because if you go to Europe, there's a huge concentration of Dominicans in Europe, right? So it's really bringing that evolution now that we're really working on, and that's the next step.
Are you guys gonna or do you have another question?
Go ahead, bro. It's your show.
No.
I'm just sitting here.
Penny, everybody, Penny. No.
Thank you. I'm here all night.
So I know you obviously before this, like you had a background in music. Are you gonna take this platform and use it as a way to maybe sign artists now and put out your own Is that something you're going to think about in the future since you're getting this platform? You're helping so many artists break. Are you going to start signing your own artists and have your own, distribution?
He's smiling for those listening to us on audio.
Good question. Because definitely I am.
Yeah.
I am in the near future, but at this moment I'm involving a new project, which is basically I'm using, like you said, our platform to help new artists. So right now I'm in works of making a collaboration album. So in that collaboration album, I'm mixing the new talent with the big artists, including Warland Star in it.
That's amazing.
I'm not singing, but it's basically just branding in to help those new artists, and to branch in with the big artists that they probably can't get those features on. So we are working on that in works right now.
We just got an exclusive. That's not
Yes.
the page, guys.
That's definitely not.
That's important. So many of our listeners are students, right? And young professionals. What piece of advice would you have for a young professional in trying to turn their passion into business?
Just go for it. If you have an idea, just go for it. Just like Nike, just do it.
I like that.
Yeah.
You have to.
Just
Don't be scared. If you want to jump into being live all day like the TikTokers do, just do it just like they are. They are doing that, and they're bringing awareness to themselves, and they're just branching out, because you never want to live with no regrets.
Yes.
You put something down in paper, you strategize, and just execute. And we live in an era where ChatGPT is our best friend. We have a lot of resources. So I would tell anybody that's growing up or going into college, and just go for it, and just google.com all day long.
And also don't try to limit yourself. Don't think because, let's say, someone says not right now, that doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. The same thing happened when I started Warland Star. It wasn't applicable at the moment, let's say, for a lot of people. They were not understanding the concept. And, I just kept going and going. And it just opened door. And the people that basically wasn't approving what I was trying to do, they all like the project. So it's basically on a timing. Some things that you probably think is going to happen right away sometimes take your time. But don't take anything for granted. Just keep moving. Don't try to basically block anybody that also has a dream. There's also people that also want to ask you something. Just because you're a Warland Star, that doesn't mean you could give them a tip, because this is open for everybody. There's millions of cars. There's different types that you like. So that doesn't mean that I just want everybody to like me. There's other groups, other ideas that other people like. So that's why I always open-minded to have young students and for opinion towards Warland Star. I always take opinions from the young, from old, because you never know. Whatever you could see right now, they probably see it, so just go for it, and whatever your heart says.
And it's about building our community, right?
Right.
So there's no such thing as a no. It's just a maybe later, right?
Exactly.
And you never know until you ask. And looking at that, el mundo del entretenimiento, right now, we are seeing more Latin representation, right? Nuestra comunidad latuna it's being embraced, right?
Hello. Look at the Super Bowl halftime coming up.
No, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
The Bunny Bowl.
Puerto Rico.
Look
la
how far
casa.
Bad Bunny has come. So I remember
Yes.
Uptown, we used to do parties with him in Dykeman.
Right. And
Vaca Lounge before, you know what I'm saying? Back in, he was performing in front of 100 people.
And that's a perfect example of not stopping and not caring what anybody says and going forward. He's one that gets criticized a lot, right? Because if you see how he involved, right? He started that everybody's like, oh, regular person. He changed his look, painted his painted his nails, changed everything, and everybody. Each stage that he had, it was criticized, but he kept it moving. He never saw back. He was just going forward.
Yeah.
So that's something that is something to look up for. That you cannot just give up on anything that anybody says. And look who he is, the number one.
He's the largest,
Yeah, and
The
the
largest,
artist right
the biggest.
now worldwide.
Yeah.
So what does representation mean to you personalmente?
It means a lot for me. Like I said, in the music industry, there is a lot of representation right now. In my world, which is the media, we need to also connect and build with each other. Not can I say it in Spanish?
Yeah,
No de trozar uno al otro, sino ayudarnos uno al otro para poder crecer entre uno. Como, to grow within,
Yeah.
The same way that a lot of music artists help each other to build up and stuff, the same as the media world, we should also help so it could build. Because I could have a horizon, but the other media can have another horizon. We build it up together and we move forward. And we're connecting to all our sources out there that needs, that these platforms like mine, that is out there. So, yeah, it does. It does.
I love that. Y empoderar uno al otro.
Empoderar.
¿No?
Definitely.
Subir la comunidad junto
Claro.
en unión, right? Unity is what brings
That's
us.
the key.
Yep. So we spoke about what's next. We've spoken about album drops, right? In the near future.
Near future.
Posiblemente.
Playlist.
Posiblemente.
Do a playlist too.
Definitely.
You should have a playlist on Spotify and
Yes.
everywhere else.
Everything is on works now with the music. Also having a World Lion Star playlist with different.
We could get a World Lion Star on iHeart.
Yes,
You know,
definitely. We
chat.
gotta work on that.
Cool.
That'd be awesome.
And some mixes.
Yeah, I got you. Got you covered.
Bro's the man. He can make it happen.
I can make
There's
it happen.
definitely a lot of works in World Lion Star with films also. And like I said, in the music and our foundation for the young kids, and to help grow and making sure that what I want to plan to do is make sure that the young see another vision that they don't see out there, that it will help them move forward and succeed, that they don't see what people talk about in the streets is not. There's also a lot of opportunities that they don't see. All they see is just the regular in the corner, and they give up, and that's, I want to give them that hype to move forward.
I love that. So we are going to open it up for one audience question. Do we have any questions? All right, Maria.
Maria.
This has been so exciting
I love Maria's energy.
and educational, of course, right?
Claro.
Yes.
Mucho inspiration there. So when you get up in the morning and you're not having a great day, what do you do to get yourself?
Myself personally?
He's not a coffee drinker.
Well,
Yo tampoco.
the first thing I do in the morning to get myself motivated, wow.
Check Instagram.
Well, yes, I check Instagram, but since I usually have everything planned before I go to sleep, so I try to, everybody want to wake up, they got to know they're going to their 9 to 5 or their job. So I try to have something funny in the morning to post on Instagram. So it's basically something for people to get out, or I could just post something that you're not expecting. Let's say, is that, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say Karol G did something on her tour, but I put Khloe Kardashian was in Colombia dropping an album. So you're like, what? So it's like, it catch you off guard. So it makes you feel like your day is going to go smooth, because if you just woke up like so in a bad mood, but that just
And unless you're a Karol G fan, now you're mad for the rest of the day.
so it
Pero mañana
deviates
será
anything
bonito,
that you
so it's
have
gonna
in
be
your
fine.
mind. Deviates everything. So basically, my motivation is that seeing when I'm trying to make people laugh or basically deviating them to focus on their whole entire day. When I get called in the morning, I do something like that. I'm thinking it's an emergency. We're like, oh my God. They're in the bathroom. I'm like, you're in the bathroom watching Instagram? And they're like, yo, you just made my day. I just had this weird call. And I'm like, really? But it's that makes me happy. Things like that. And also, seeing my kids go to school in the morning. Waking up, seeing my wife in the morning. So, and that's also motivating because it helps me a lot to work harder each day.
Family first.
Yes.
Siempre.
Ready?
Is it me? Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. So in true Teach Me Something podcast fashion, he allows me to speak sometimes. I love it here.
Go ahead.
In one word, what do you aim your legacy to be?
One word.
No pressure.
Huh? I think that I open doors for all my Latinos, in my whole Latinos in the community, to not give up. And one word.
It was important. No, keep going. That was beautiful. Wow, the audience
I was going to
not give up.
not forgiving
Savage.
today. Wow.
Wow. Sorry.
His first
Season 2,
Me fui-
ladies and gentlemen.
Me fui corrido.
season 2 is spicy. right.
I guess don't give up. Don't give up your dream.
That's beautiful. All right. We can hyphenate open doors.
Open doors.
We can hyphenate it. I love it. I love it. Well, thank you all for being with us on season 2, episode 1 of the Teach Me Something podcast.
That's right. Well, I am DJ Prostyle.
I am Penny Dellas.
Shout out to Berkeley College and shout out to you guys once again for being here.
Yes.
And shout out to Berkeley College.
Oh,
Thank you.
We're a Latin Star.
Thank you for the
Jay.
opportunity.
This has been amazing.
Jay, thanks for being here. Thank you for everyone. And tune in every Monday on iHeart Podcast and 103.5 KTU.
You got it.
Hey, thanks for listening. Tune in next week.
For all new episode of Teach Me Something.
Brought to you by Berkeley College.